Hello, trading has closed on September 3rd, 2021. We always start with our disclaimer. Let's do that. It's my trading plan for Tuesday of next week when the market reopens. Just remember, I can be completely wrong and all trades should be at your own risk. I have a special announcement. Nowinski is back today. We're changing the format of his presentation. Rather than spending time reviewing his past trades, they've been around 80% winners fortnight after fortnight after fortnight. No one has to be convinced of that. Rather than going over that, he's going to give specific upcoming dates on which various commodities in the stock market have the potential to have changes in trend. He's looking for trend extremes here, and if there is a trend extreme, that's his win rate. Anybody who wants to see the specific results of his last calls can either call him or email him. He gives you the address and the phone number at the end of his webcast every time. He doesn't charge you to talk to him. Anyone who has a comment about his videos, I'd appreciate it if you send it to him at these places. People have been sending them to me. I just forward them to him. No point in making me the middleman. All right, now how about our calls? We had this wall into the close, said that often it would gap down. That's what happened. Look for the pattern with the early high. This is it. Tuesday will also have the early high. It's typically a rally day with a high near the close. We had a rally day, and we had a high in the last hour, but then we gave it all back. And if that's maintained, that's not good. Now, I don't know if it's going to be maintained or not. It's possible people just lost interest before the weekend, and when we reopen Tuesday, for all I know, it's going to gap way up here. I don't have a good system for telling me what's going to happen over long weekends. But if we don't recover this, that's bad news because we rallied all day, couldn't even close over the midday high, couldn't close over this high, just had a retest of the prior consolidation. And if we don't open up here, there's a good chance we're going to open way down here and have further declines. We got an ultimate sell signal in the morning. That's the minimum. We almost always get more, and we did. We had this day, which is usually a bullish day. Not much time left for hitting highs. MEJT says the whole move is going to retrace, and it did. So that's played out. We don't know yet if this is the right count. We've had other counts that worked, and then they were invalidated. Until you take out some prior lows, it's just an educated guess. But if there is a drop from here, it certainly is credible, and it's compatible with the end of this move. And you all know the aphorism about sell on Rosh Hashanah, buy on Yom Kippur. The market responds to the lunar calendar, and we're coming into a time which in the past has not been a favorable time for stocks. So if you're a bull, you want to clear this high early. Tuesday's pattern has the early high. Typically it's a rally day, final hour high. Failure is a straight line drop. It's the same pattern we had today, but neither of those things happened. Tuesday's open should substitute for today's close. So the pattern calls for either a prompt move over today's high or a steep drop. And we should know before the open. It's not bullish. We rallied all day but closed under the midday high. Bulls need a fast move higher to invalidate this pattern. If we gap down smartly instead, has the potential to lead to a much more sizable decline. These are my calls for the daily patterns for next week. Have a good Labor Day holiday, everyone. And we'll look for the pattern with the early high Tuesday. If we're up here, it's the normal pattern. But if we're down here, there could be a lot more coming. And that is today's call.